Today we're making farfalle, or butterflies from northern Italy's Lombardy and Emilia Romagna areas. These are mini bow ties. We call them bow ties in the South and in the United States. And I think you're going to enjoy this little recipe. Everything is interactive. It will be in the description box below. Y'all come on in and let's get started. Hey y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I'm Susan, your hostess, and today we're in my kitchen. We have too many fresh eggs coming in from our chickens and ducks, so I'm all about preserving what I can, and so we're going to preserve as many of these eggs as pasta this year and either dry them completely and get them into our pantry for long-term storage, or put them in the freezer and let them freeze for up to 3 months, and I'll have plenty of fresh pasta on hand for the year. For this recipe, you will need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 duck eggs or 3 chicken eggs, and a pinch of salt. After you get your dough combined, you're going to allow it to rest for 30 to 45 minutes wrapped in saran wrap or a moist towel. If the dough is giving you a lot of workout, you're doing it right. If it's too wet, you can always add a little more flour, and if it's too dry, then you just use your wet hands and work your dough. So I'm going to be working on the 1 by 1.5 inch, which is a standard size for the squares or the rectangles, but you can also do a mini, which is 3/4 inches by 1 inch squares or rectangles. Okay, I've got 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm just going to make a well in the middle. I've already cracked my fresh eggs from our farm, and I'm going to get them in that well. We're going to add just a pinch, which I used my just a pinch spoon, just a pinch in my cup. Get that in there. And you're going to begin by scrambling your eggs in the well. And you're going to begin to pull in a little bit of flour at a time, slowly incorporating that into your well. Get back in there. So I've added in about a tablespoon of flour because it's really a sticky dough this morning. We have a lot of moisture in the air today. We have a little bit of rain coming in. So I like to get my dough in a ball. And that looks pretty good to me. And we're going to move this plastic wrap over. And we're going to wrap our dough. The reason we do this step is to allow those glutens in the flour and egg mixture to soften. So we're going to let this sit for 30 to 45 minutes, and then we're going to get it rolled out and start making our bow ties. I'm going to be using this to cut the fluted edges, but you don't have to have a fluted edge. You can just use a straight cut. cute. It's a little bow tie. That's the back. That's the front. And I think that's going to work out perfectly. So let me get my tray set up. And we are going to do these in the dehydrator today to speed up our drying process. One pinch along the side, second pinch along the other side, then pinch the two edges together. And that creates your bow tie. All right, this is my scrap because I cut it in big pieces. So I probably have more scrap than I should have. But this makes wonderful dumplings. And you can use this for dumplings, or you can cut it up really small and use it for just some kind of noodle to put into your food. So here are our bow ties. And now I'm going to get my dehydrator out, get my counter cleaned off, get the dehydrator, get these loaded, and then we're going to set our dehydrator up and come back when they're dry. I have my dehydrator set up on my back porch, so I won't heat up the house. But you want to set your dehydrator between 105 degrees Fahrenheit and 110 degrees Fahrenheit if you're in a humid climate like I am, to prevent your pasta from molding. So we're going to take the little pasta shapes, the little bow ties, and we're just going to kind of spread them out. I've got 4 sheets, so I don't have to put them close together. So they'll have plenty of air circulating around them, and we'll have nice dried pasta, hopefully. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the last of these and my first sheet, and I'm going to take some of the pasta off that first sheet and make it a little more room. Okay, so I've got all 4 of my sheets done. I've got like 12 pastas, give or take, on each one. I've got 16 on that sheet, and then the remainder on this one. So all my sheets are loaded. We're going to go out and get our dehydrator loaded, and I will be back when these are finished. All right, my pasta is loaded into my Excalibur, and we're going to get the door on. And we're going to go up here, and y'all just pardon all that stuff in there. It gets a little dusty out here. I did wipe it down. But I've got my thermostat set approximately between 115 and 95 degrees, somewhere in that area. We're going to turn our unit on. And we'll be back in about 4 hours and check the pasta out and see how it's doing. The good thing about a dehydrator is you can't over dehydrate your food. So these are the dried bow ties Farfalle, and we're going to do a snap test. I'm going to pick a big one, and you want to do your snap test where you pinched it, and so it snaps. These are really cute little bow ties, front, back. So I'm going to get them into my jar. And I'll be making more of these to fill this jar completely up. So probably another 4 batches. This is a half-gallon jar, and I've already labeled it, my lid. I'm going to drop a bay leaf in here, but you could drop an oxygen absorber in there. Or if you have one of those sealers that you can vacuum out all the air, you can actually seal your jar. But this is an old pickle jar, and I will just put my lid on there. Homemade, self-dried pasta, Farfalle. These are little bow ties, and like I said before, I'll probably do several batches to fill my jar up, but I'm so proud of this. Y'all, no more store-bought noodles in this house if I can help it. And I am just extremely excited because I know the ingredients. I know that it's going to be healthier for us than traditional store-bought pastas. So y'all let me know in comments, what is your favorite pasta shape? And maybe I can find the recipe and make it for you. Be blessed and a blessing. Here's some content I think you might like. Thank you for visiting our homestead. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hype, and share to help our small channel grow. See you next time for more simple living, frugal tips, and farmyard fun.